I have here a jar of liquid. This jar represents a lot of different things. This jar represents happiness, represents pleasure, fulfillment, family time. In this jar is a lifelong dream. What's in the jar? It's maple syrup. This video is about making maple syrup, and it's about a lot of details of making maple syrup, so that if you want to do it yourself, you'll have a good idea of how to get started. After a winter of cold ice and snow, spring dawns with the advent of syrup making. Hope springs eternal. I may have to split them or cut them a little bit more when I get home as we cook, but that's okay. Aren't you going to kill that tree? What are you doing?
No.
Not going to kill it?
Oh, sap's running.
Sap's running?
Sap's running.
Jam that thing in there. Oh yeah.
Yep, there's the first drop right there. Drip.
Is it dripping out?
Yep.
Drip, drip. We're getting ready to do a little syrup action. We have hoses, we have our drill, cordless drill, extra battery, little container for tools. Pulling out buckets, bucket time.
Lots of lids. Good lord.
See anything?
Not yet.
Okay, that's okay. You, it's 5 feet long. What are you doing? This time of year, gathering maple syrup and cooking it ourselves as a family gives everybody something to do. It gives us hope that winter is leaving and the warmer days are ahead. We harvest syrup from our buckets with the help of an old Simplicity garden tractor and a pull-behind cart. Our kids get a real thrill out of driving the lawnmower, and it works out real well. And it's actually kind of exciting for the kids, and it's relaxing for me. Bucket down by the spring. All right, sometimes we get a little fancy. We put on 2 taps. We run them into one hose into the bucket. Oh, it makes more syrup. Yeah. Sometimes I go collect syrup by myself and putt around through the woods in the early morning. I really enjoy the sun coming up and the deer trotting around, and sometimes I see turkeys and other birds, geese flying over. It's a real experience. We have an approximately 2-mile trail through the woods. We have trees located along that trail, various places. This allows us to pick up syrup along the route. It's a fun process. We enjoy it. The syrup you make tastes so much better than you can buy at the store. And the experiences you get doing it as a family are absolutely priceless. Growing up in Kentucky, I never heard of anyone making their own maple syrup. But it can be done. It's not a requirement that you live in Vermont or Canada to do maple syrup. Perhaps the commercial operations do it better up there in the northern climate. But you can still do it here. We use some simple little tubs to get it done. Simple apparatus, cheaply built, inexpensive materials, and we're ready to go. It's a pretty day in late February. We know these trees are going to leaf out soon and produce shade in the summertime, but this time of year, when it's time to produce syrup, it gives us great hope for the future. We love it. It's a great time of year. Our whole family gets involved when we make syrup, and everybody's excited. My boys sometimes wake up on the weekends and make pancakes. And I'll tell you, they put the cake in pancake because they pour the sugar to the batter. On top of that, we use butter from our own Jersey milk cow, and we pour on syrup that we made here on the property. That's a combination that's hard to beat.
drop this big piece off?
To make maple syrup, you need cold temperatures at night, warm temperatures during the day. One problem we've had over time is getting too much smoke in our syrup. Now we like a smoky flavor. I like smoked meat, and we like smoked syrup. We've improved our setup over time. And this year we've improved our cooker so that we can put longer sticks of wood in. Okay, here I'm going to check the fire. I have a simple setup here. I have a piece of wood propped against it. I have somewhat of a flame resistant kind of cement board here that serves as my door. And this year I decided to use a common hoe to stoke my fire. We've kind of let it almost go out, so needs a little work, but you can see the flames start to kick up. It does a good job. Gets the syrup cooked. You can see she gets the job done. And you can see the steam coming off the pans. So the syrup is evaporating. Just what we need. We can keep the syrup burning at a pretty good rolling boil when things are working well. This helps us process it pretty quick. And this year we went to 3 pans for a little quicker operation. We don't cook our syrup down quite as thick as you would buy at the store, but we still really love it. We finish it in the house by boiling it down kind of slowly in a more controlled way, and we taste it often. I have a sweet tooth, so does my wife and kids. Like I say, there's nothing like it. Nothing compares. Okay, as I get started here for another day of syrup making, here's our process. Here's 2 procedures or aspects of this operation that we've developed over time, and I think it may help you. We have these pans sitting on here, and of course when the fire's running hot and they're boiling, and you get down ready to take the syrup into the house, these pans are very hot and it's dangerous to try to pick them up off the fire, pour them into a pot, and take them into the house. So what we do is we use this other stainless steel pan. We simply scoop the syrup, we put it into a pot to take it into the house, and then once we scoop most of the syrup out, we leave just a little bit in these pans. And then we go ahead and scrape all the fire out of the cooker. So that way the pans cool down and they don't scorch the syrup. Then the next day we start over. That way we're not handling these pans when they're really hot, because that can be dangerous. You can spill it on yourself and burn yourself on the hot pan. The other aspect of it is we're using a 3 brick high setup. That makes it a good height for pouring the syrup in. But it also helps keep toddlers and small kids from falling into the hot syrup. We had an instance once where we only had the blocks 2 blocks high. One of our kids accidentally fell into the pan while we had started cooking. Thankfully, the pan wasn't fully hot yet, and the pan didn't fall off and have the kid fall into the fire. So by having it 3 high, it helps prevent falls from small children. So that's a really serious consideration for when you build these things. We have a joke now with that child, now that things are okay and he wasn't hurt. We have a joke that this is too shallow. There's no diving here, kind of like at the swimming pool. Too shallow, no diving. And that's not really funny because it's a serious matter, but we enjoy joking with our son about it. Here I'm starting for the day. I've got a dead fire. The pan's cooled overnight. There's a little bit of liquid in them, a little bit of syrup left over from yesterday. And we'll add our sap from today's run. And we'll go ahead and cook a whole batch again. Toward the end of the day, we'll pull that syrup into a pan and take it into the house for finishing. I hope this will show you that you can do it too. As a matter of fact, there's a commercial operation just down the road from us, probably 5 miles from where we live. They're manufacturing maple syrup to the full thickness and quality required to sell to the public. We don't sell to the public because we want to eat it ourselves. But we keep ours a little thinner than commercial syrup. We don't cook it all the way down. We also filter it, but not quite as thoroughly as they do at the store. So it's a little bit imperfect, but we really love it, and it tastes so good. The taste is powerful. It's intense, more so than I think at the store. So give it a try at home. I think you'll like it. I think you'll really like it.